big, huge bags of mushrooms.
Oh, I bet. That's the big new thing, right?
Oh, yes.
Right. That's why I have to say LSD is my preference.
Oh.
Personally.
So, first thing is, why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Madeline Martinez, the former president or former executive director of Oregon Normal.
Okay. What year did you start working in cannabis activism?
1999. I started collecting signatures, petition signatures for Measure 67. And from there, I just became an activist.
So you were part of the legalization thrust in 1998?
Yes.
As far as all that, yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
So tell us a little bit about, how did because people don't know that you started the cafe and did a cup yourself. So explain all that.
Well, I started the cafe because I wanted a place that was a safe place for people to consume cannabis out of public view, according to the laws, and doing that as opposed to hiding on street corners and trying to find a place to smoke. And it was ridiculous outside in the rain. How could you do that? So of course I wanted to do a cafe that was friendly to cannabis consumers.
So what was the name of the cafe? What year did you
World
start?
famous cannabis cafe.
Yeah, I mean, well, I was, in the 90s, I'm 47 now, but, I was being an activist in Colorado before I moved to Oregon.
Oh, nice.
And even though my family's from Oregon, I moved around a lot and was in Colorado during my teen years, and 16, that was my own advocacy. But so as far as the questions that we're doing for the cup, and we can talk a little bit about the cup too. But the first one is L, and it stands, and we're using the acronym of the letters. So L would be legacy. What does legacy mean to you as far as the cannabis industry in Oregon?
To me, it means what I've done and I've accomplished as an activist and as a leader in the community, because everybody left us a little something. All of our volunteers, did a lot to make us go. Without them, we wouldn't have an organization, and we were Oregon Normal to begin with. And we evolved into the Cannabis Cafe, the world famous Cannabis Cafe in 1998.
That's so awesome to have it be part of your...
in 2009.
2009, okay, got it. The other one is E for ethics. How has ethics been important to you as far as cannabis consumption and what drives you?
Well, the ethics for me is very important, that patients don't get ripped off, that people don't take advantage of their needs, and I support the needy, but I don't support the greedy. And that's one of the ethics that I try to live by. If you're gonna hurt patients, then I don't even want to support you, and we don't have to be involved. Go on about your business. I just don't want to be part of that type of ethics or lack thereof.
Very well said. G is for growth. How has cannabis affected your personal growth as Madeline Martinez over the years?
It's affected my personal growth as an advocate and as a patient, because I'm actually a consumer, and I've been a consumer since I was 16 years old. I'm 73 now, so it's been a lifelong lifestyle for me.
Wow. Accomplishments, obviously is for A, but we've all already kind of talked about some of your accomplishments. So what are you most proud of that you've accomplished over the years?
Building a cannabis community. That is something that was so near and dear to my heart. The emotions that it raises in me, I get so emotional about being able to give these people the medicine or make it possible for them to have the medicine that they find so useful. And you know, one of the things that I'm really excited about is, you know, we have a marketplace here in the city. We'll talk about that off camera, but
Yeah.
it is very exciting to have that. I don't know if you remember being at the cafe downstairs in the original, not the original, but the second cafe on 82nd, and we had a hemp expo where we traded hemp ounces, big jars of it. Oh my God, I have a big jar in my refrigerator. It's got jalapenos and tomatoes in it right now. But it's one of those jars that you have at least a gallon of stuff in it. We used to really have a lot of that kind of stuff. And the prices, we asked that the prices be kept under $100 for an ounce. And that was when everybody was trying to rip each other off, but it really worked in such an interesting environment, in such a community, because everybody wanted to help each other out.
That's awesome. Well, and the next letter was C, which is cannabis community. So what does cannabis community mean to you?
It means camaraderie. That's what it means to me a lot of, you know, depending on each other. One does the growing, and then somebody's not good at growing, but this other person is good at it. Or one of them manages the books and takes care of this and that. That's what it means to me. Teaching each other.
Okay. Now, as far as you, what are you doing now? What are your current goals for? Are you still an activist? What are your current projects?
Right now, I'm just a cannabis consumer. I'm enjoying that part of it, and I'm enjoying my great-grandchildren.
Nice. And you also get to be a judge for the Growers Cup.
Yes! I love it.
Yeah, how has it been? How does it feel to be a judge for the Growers
It's
Cup?
great. I just enjoy it, and I look forward to it every year.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Welcome to Rebel Roots Farms in Rogue River, Oregon. Here we craft cannabis products for all different types of people in all different varieties. Portable, convenient items such as vape pens and tinctures for those on the go, along with premium dabbables like live rosin and diamonds. Our infused funny honey can make any day a holiday, and our THC and CBD Rick Simpson oils are widely recognized for potency and effect. We focus on capturing the natural essences of the whole plant with full spectrum extractions and natural cannabis terpene infusions. State-of-the-art equipment and collaborations with industry leaders allow Rebel Roots Farms to stay at the forefront of cannabis innovation and processing. We hope you enjoy our products as much as we enjoy making them.